people here are vibing. People here, you can see that they've got life. It's a great township. One of the challenges in Mamelodi is unemployment. Here it's rife. Everyone is fighting for that bread that they need to grasp. We were so blessed that in 2019 there was an initiative which is proud of my town. And we engaged all the leaders in the community. And one of the things that we were engaging was what could be the solution in terms of unemployment. And one of those things was for us to infuse the spirit of entrepreneurship. How's your business doing? Well. Last year, we were having a workshop looking at how do we formalize a business? Where do you start in terms of business plan? How do you make sure that your business thrives? Because when the community thrives, even Nedbank thrives. The results were phenomenal. We have seen people, they only had ideas, starting to act on them and starting to really make something of those ideas.
I've been in the beauty industry as a massage therapist for 8 years, and I saw that I could make my own mobile spa. Each and every product that I was selling, I will read the ingredients. That's why I've developed the love to have my own range one day. Starting a business is not easy. At the first time, I didn't balance my cost. In the Nedbank intervention, they teach us how to make our own website, how to promote on Instagram or Facebook. We've got your niche there.
When Onica came through into this program, each and every person had to do a pitch and hustle and pitch their idea. Then Onica stood up. Her business model was really a great model, and she was the overall winner.
Winning this competition, it gives me a vision of where I want to go. When you won with Nedbank, they do the follow-up. They want to know, where are you? Did you achieve your goals? It's so very important for a startup. I started manufacturing products 2020. If it wasn't for Nedbank, the bank that really cares for us, I don't know where I would be today.
I grew up in New Brighton in Port Elizabeth. I'm a child of the townships. This is where the biggest chunk of the South African population lives. It's where money is. Micro-industries are the primary creators of employment in townships, and in a country like ours where we've got deep wells of unemployment, it makes sense to support those entrepreneurial ventures. Also, we understand deeply that they want to feel that you're part and parcel of the betterment of that community.
The township economy is resilient. This is an economy that knows how to take the little and make the most out of it. Partnering with people on the ground was critical to our success, and actually understanding what are the needs on the ground and how do we use our financial expertise to address those. And the communities reflected back to us to say, we need to trust you. And how do we trust you? We trust you when part of the community is involved with what you do.
You can be township by geography, but if you really push and you've got chutzpah, it will export your products to many different places.
I'm an entrepreneur, someone who's very passionate about township entrepreneurship, T short for Township Entrepreneurs Alliance. We've been able to directly impact over 60,000 township entrepreneurs nationally. The flagship program is the Township Business Workshops that seek to share information, business development support, networking, and training entrepreneurs how to pitch, because sales is the lifeline of every business.
Whether you are building a shack or building a big house, we are going to supply you with quality building materials.
So please come on board and help us save our children.
We're going to manufacture, also employing local.
It's a 100% female-owned panel beating company, and with the 50,000 that I'm gonna win.
And in Nedbank we go by, be the difference that impacts the world. And you just listen to these pitches and you're like, oh my word, the picture of South Africa is bright.
Through these workshops, part of Bake Lebeke, the winning pitcher walks away with an amazing prize. That's a beautiful thing, but the big win for me is Nedbank has said, we'll procure goods from all the exhibitors. And then on top of that, we will localize all procurement. So everything you see inside social media, content creation, it's all from that immediate community where we're doing the work. That for me is the inclusive disruption that you need from a big business.
People said, we don't want handouts. We want to work for our hustle because that's my street cred. We are hungry for knowledge. We are hungry for understanding how to manage our finances. We are hungry to get connected with other businesses. We're seeing that hunger, that resilience, that desire to make something and make your community proud.
Growing up, we didn't have entrepreneurial role models. In the township, your role models has to be that guy who's a gangster, you know. I want to change the narrative to say kids can look up to us and say, hey, entrepreneurship does work. I believe so much in the township economy. The youth is very entrepreneurial. There's almost a business in every corner. Guys are doing kawashis, guys are doing gota, fast food. I'm a graduate from the University of Johannesburg. I was studying operations management, but I couldn't find a job. There's this uncle, Prasesh. He's the one who introduced me to recycling. A normal day for a waste picker starts at 5 a.m. So I've always been that person who works hard. And we used to wait for companies that would come from town. Sometimes we will wait for 2 weeks for a truck to come and collect. And then I said, this is an opportunity for me. Yeah, I had this idea of a buyback center. Starting a business with nothing, it's very hard. You just have this vision and this goal that I want to do this, but you don't know how you're going to do it. The workshops of Indalo and Nedbank, they helped me so much. Now I know about value proposition, I know about finances of the business. They funded the business, they enabled me to move from my garage into a site now. What I like the most is an ongoing mentorship.
Our belief is that you can address social issues together with environmental issues. And we're starting to say, how do we inject funding into the green economy? And that's what the Indalo team is doing.
The resources are scarce now. And we have this great material that we can recycle. Recycling today for tomorrow. I call that place the place of hope. They walk in there with the waste and they leave with cash. I always say to the guys, we're turning trash into treasure.
You're injecting a sense of pride in people around their community. You're also using it as an opportunity to transfer skills, and of course you're doing the right thing for the environment.
We have it in us as South Africans. What we need to do is, rather than sit back, each and every one of us needs to say, within the small space that I have an influence, what can I do to make a difference? The people are the ones that make the country to become what it is. So let's start this movement together, Beke le Beke.
I started Queen's Salon in 2015. Ever since, I've been going from strength to strength. This is my financial independence. The only problem was COVID. And in the midst of that, a mob of people came here and they stormed in and they took whatever they found.
During COVID, the people who were impacted the most were the township entrepreneurs. Just when they were trying to recover, then it was the riots. And as a bank, we challenged ourselves to say, these businesses have stopped operating. How can we re-inject funds to rebuild their business? And that's where we said to the communities, we are with you on this journey to rebuild your businesses.
I received funding from Nedbank. That was my breakthrough. Honestly, we are able to pay the salaries. So I was able to buy all the equipment that I needed to put me where I am today.
For us, it was our way of saying, we are not here temporarily.
Apart from what I'm doing now on the side, I train women, youth and people living with disability how to do the beauty treatments. I train them how to make jewelry so that they can earn a living out there. It means a woman is independent, a woman is empowered. If you are driven by passion, if you love empowering people, then you don't look at your clock. You do it tirelessly.
As Nedbank, we're really passionate about young people, and we have a program called Yes Learnership. There are young people that are within our communities and they studied, they've got degrees, they've got diplomas, but unemployment, it's really rife.
I did criminology and psychology. The past years I've been unemployed, so getting an opportunity to be a Yes Learner, it was a great opportunity to me. Currently we are helping with digital enrollment at Nedbank.
I think it's a fantastic program to say, hey, how do we think proactively around giving job opportunities to people who do have education but who are not in the formal employment net, give them an opportunity to come into formal employment for a period of time, and from there they can then use that as an opportunity to springboard their lives into better opportunities going forward.
We try and place them within the communities where they come from. We train them, they go out there, they do the work.
I'm actually teaching people. It makes me feel like a community asset, makes me feel happy, it makes me feel useful.
For those who actually show the agility and the willingness to learn and are producing results, then we will employ them.
I'm really happy where I am right now, and I want to develop more within this.
You know, some of our biggest, shiniest branches are in townships. These are some of the best branches in terms of infrastructure, in terms of investment per square meter that you'll find any bank anywhere in the world having made. So we spend a lot of time, effort and money thinking through how we service this community.
Okay, I'm the accountant. There's a need with the elderly when it comes to SASSA, their pay points. No, you can see. You know, these are special people. And if you can go to SASSA offices, you will see that the queues are there. Some of them, they are so frustrated. So we go to community and say to the elderly, we are here to assist you in conjunction with SASSA to say, how can we be a help to those people so that they don't go to the banks, they don't go to SASSA. This is one of those that actually speak to who we are. People that were supposed to be inconvenienced by going and queuing, but coming here, they know it's one-stop shop. They can be able to be serviced by us. Deserves just a round of applause. To me, it's not just coming in the morning to just earn my living. It's a calling. It's a key to us as Nedbankers that we are money experts who do good.